I know this will be a rather weird topic to speak about, but I'll give you my experience of growing a beard. If you have been following my channel, you know that I grew a beard for 2 months. I let it grow. I wanted to see how would it be. Actually, the main reason why I grew the beard is I wanted the face to heal, because every day you're scraping and shaving, and it's like, okay, let the face just be left alone. I'll just let it heal. Initially, I thought I would let the beard grow for 2 weeks or 3 weeks, which is a normal time frame I leave. But then when it went for 1 month, I was like, okay, let me see how far I can push it. So I let it go for 1 month. Small dog is chasing the chicken. So I let it go for 1 month, and then I was like, okay, let me see how many more days I can push it. And then I decided, okay, 2 months. And I'll tell you, that was where it started to become a headache, man. The first thing that you will feel when you start growing a beard that is slightly longer, it starts itching. I don't know, is it because in my case the problem was the beard was going all over the place. It was not like straight down. It was like twisting, turning, and so sometimes it pokes here and you're like scratchy. Okay, that's the first part. So you always have to tend to comb it down. I was actually combing my face, my beard. Can you believe? Not used a comb for years. I don't have any hair. So that was one. The second one is because it's humid, you tend to sweat. Now, if you don't have facial hair and hair, you can just wash your face, just water, soap. But now when I had the beard, I had to literally wash my face and the whole thing would be dripping wet, and you have to dry it and stand in front of the fan, and so you have to really take care of it. I don't know, I really don't know how people with a beard maintain it, but you really have to wash and take care. I used to sometimes have bath 2 times a day or 3 times a day. Yeah, it was so terrible, man. I don't like even body hair. Okay, so that is another one. The next one was, this one is funny and stupid and irritating. Because the beard hairs and the face hairs were going all over, when I'd put a mask, my mustache or the hair from the upper lip would go in my nose, and it would tickle and make me sneeze, and who is like, what the yeah. And especially when you drive, it's like tickling your nose. It's like, what the hell, man. That was another headache. And even worse is if you eat something spicy and your nose is running. Yeah, yuck. It makes the whole face dirty, man. And especially when you have food and all that. You know, imagine I'm eating a watermelon and my whole face is like, like a dog, you know. Oh, fuck it. And sometimes when you have soup and all that, it makes your face. Imagine having chocolate smeared. You look like, what the hell? You know, wife will wonder like, what? So that was terrible, man. Oh, the other thing was every day when I'd get up in the morning, I would actually feel as if like cement or clay is stuck to my face. I was like, what is this? Touch my face. I was like, oh. You know, and every day I was like, man, I want to shave this off. It became such a nuisance. Yeah. Sheesh. And I was like literally waiting when I'll shave it off. In fact, I didn't know how big the hair was until I started combing in the reverse and make it stand. Then it became like a big thing, you know. And I think in my case, with the facial hair, it makes me look like an old man. Yeah. Oh, it really made me look. I started to make all these funny faces and old faces. It was kind of funny. But seriously, I was waiting to shave it off. I was just fed up and tired of it. But then when I wanted to shave it off 2 weeks before my birthday, my wife said, no, listen, just keep it until your birthday. And after your birthday, shave it off. I was like, okay, fine. And I'll tell you, I think the last week especially, it was the toughest week because every day I was like waiting. Next day, okay, next day, okay, next day. So, and that kind of made it a headache because then you're so focused on the number of days, and every time it would itch and all that. I'd end up having bath 2-3 times because of how uncomfortable it was. And finally on my birthday, it was like, okay, let this be for today, so you can take some photographs with me with the beard, so at least a different look. So I took a family photograph with me holding the beard. And my daughter, by the way, my daughter used to pull my beard. So like, when I'm playing with her, she wanted to push me off. Obviously now she can't do anything, but when the beard was there, she was like, pull. I was like, ow, and then she would find it funny and she would pull more. Man, it became like so long, and when combing it was like this. After shaving it off, obviously you feel very clean, and it gives you the illusion that you're young and you have a smooth, shiny face. So my wife was like, oh, you look very handsome. And my wife was like, okay, you don't go out shopping, you don't go anywhere. I said, why? I knew why. She's like, no, it's because COVID is there, and well, obviously because the other ladies keep looking, and women get a little jealous. So my wife finally said, no, you look handsome. And I know the ladies always look at you and smile. When you had the beard, they were not looking much. So I was joking with my wife and telling her, with the beard it looked like father and daughter. Now without the beard it looks like mother and son. And she was laughing. So yeah, this has been my experience with the beard. And overall, the final verdict is, if you can maintain and keep it clean, and if you're in a hot country, you obviously need to take shower at least twice or thrice a day, man. And such a bloody headache. Every time I had to scrub my face with soap and this body wash, especially the menthol ones, just to keep myself cool. Whew. Such a nuisance. And then after having a bath, the whole face is still dripping wet and all that. And then I had to sit in front of the fan and comb my hair until it would dry off. I'm just glad I got it over with. Now it feels so free, it feels so light. I don't have any stuff on my face. It felt good. Felt good to shave. So overall, I'm not going to grow my beard until maybe I might just leave it maximum for 2 weeks if I am thinking of not shaving, but not more than that. Beyond that, I don't know how people manage, man. You really have to really take care of yourself. And for those people who don't practice grooming and they grow a beard, bloody hell, I don't know, maybe you will stink or smell or whatever. Man, I don't even like to keep body hair. Just imagine. And even little it grows, I trim it off. You can imagine how uncomfortable it was just to have it on my face. So yeah, this was my experience. I don't know if you guys grow your beard or whatever. In fact, here's a funny thing before I conclude. That little bit of hair that I had at the back of my head, man, that was itching, man. Shit. I thought I would think of, how did it feel to have. And by the way, I could feel the wind blowing my hair. The little hair that was up here, you can feel the wind. You're like, hey, there's something moving. I'm glad I'm bald. I like this. It feels light, it feels clean. I'm not messing my hair at all. I know some people like to comb like this style. I'm glad I'm bald. Really glad I'm bald. And I'm very happy. So no beard, no nothing. Feel fresh. Strange video topic, right? Anyway, like I said, the most irritating bit was when putting on a mask and that hair is going in the nose and especially when driving a scooter, if I'm not putting a mask, suddenly you feel something tickling your nose. Like, you can literally feel it wriggling. So yeah. And no, I don't have nose hair. I pluck it off. I don't like nose hair. I don't like hair, basically. Should be clean, majestic. That's why when I see Indian men with hair or any man with hair, I'm like, yuck. Look like a animal. Some men believe you should be hairy. Sorry, for me, I prefer grooming the hair. Anyway, this was my experience. Please let me know yours, if you have any. And yeah, remove the hair, you know where. Olden porno. Ugh. Yuck. I hate those hairy ones. Clean. Should be always clean. Alright. Don't get any ideas now. Okay? Please take care. Ciao. See you.